Generic greetings and welcome to Construction Plus City Skylines. Once again, in the previous episode, we added wind turbine. We expanded our industry. As you can see, it's over there nicely. We'll be expanding that a little bit further on this episode as well. We added a bit more housing and just generally progressed on. We also had a little bit of problem with money. And when I say a little bit of problem, I mean a huge, massive, colossal problem with a lack of funds. And honestly, the only way that I have managed to fix it is by just not being a very good mayor, just being less of a good city planner and turning off the smoke detector distribution, because it's $5 a building, and with all of these buildings, it really puts you in the tank. I don't know whether it's just the way I'm playing it or whether it's just an overall way of doing things, but as far as I can see, you just can't really you can't really do power usage, water usage, smoke detectors, recycling, and do all of that sort of thing without losing a lot of money, because you can't overtax people. That's the problem, right? I mean, my taxes were 13%. I don't think that's overly high, but as soon as it goes over that, people start leaving in droves and you have the same problem. So you have to really balance it just by 1%. And yeah, I'm going to put that back on, but later on. But obviously that'll increase the chances of fire in this place. So we'll have to see what happens. Anyway, we do have positive monies, which is good. But as you can see as well, we've got a lot of requirement for... We've got a very high requirement for more residential. That's what we're going to do. We're going to increase our residential plot around here as well. So we're going to just increase this road down to probably about there. And then we'll just keep putting some roads in. There we are. And it's the same sort of layout as we had before. And when I say same sort of layout, I mean it's all over the place. So we'll just put the roads like this. And then sort of curve them round to the back about there. The reason I'm doing that is because I want to then drive a road like that. I don't really want to go any further than that, because I know that this area here is going to be a sort of high, not capacity, but very high for residential stuff. Very high, not capacity, what is it? Density, that's the one, high density. And let me just run some more roads up and around here. There we are, and then we'll go like so. Yeah, that's working out about right. We do need to get rid of... we can actually probably get rid of... Yeah, we can. We can get rid of all these power lines now. We no longer need the power lines. It's been a long time, but we don't no longer need them. Right, so we can just go back to residential, and we can, if I go to clicky, draggy, set all of that as residential. Fantastic. Okay. What we need to do as well, we need to probably sort out the... other industry over here. We need to get this up and running. We do have enough money now to go to a bit of double road, and then we'll drive that right into about there. Do I want to do that, or I can do it a bit more efficiently, can't I? We'll change it to the normal road tool. That obviously allows me to drag it a little bit better. Not there. Oh, I don't like this. You can see all the buildings at the back. They're all no, they're all getting built. And now I'm just going to come along and demolish them all. Sorry, guys. There we go. There's all that done. And we have removed the extra little bit that I put in there. I put like an extra chunk for power. And as you can see, that's why. But when we get more stuff, it should connect it up. In fact, what I might do is actually run power lines like that, just to get it powered up for now. And then we can change that later on. Right. So, 7,000 generic units of currency. We're receiving 2,000 per day. Also getting 87, or per tick rather. Is it per day? Yeah, it is per day. Also getting 76 people a day, which is good as well. Right, one of the things I want to do is start thinking about the industry over here. Or we could expand our industry. Obviously, we can go to there and expand that there, buy that plot. And that'll allow us to expand the industry on that side. That might be a good idea, but we also have a need for residential. So rather, a need for commercial. Commercial we've got around here, as you can see. We've got a lot of these fuel stuff. Look at the dino oil. It's all of the oil stuff around here. That's crazy. I imagine that driving down there is, do we need fuel? Do we need fuel? No. 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 Cool. Just past this bit. Damn it, I forgot to get fuel. Turn around. I can't imagine that happening, but you know. Right, looks like that's on fire again. I don't know why, but it's always that building there. Let's just check our hospitals and such. We do have a overall healthcare. Overall health is good. It would be nice if we had another healthcare sort of facility around. I don't know. You just put it on the corner. I want to put it somewhere that's quite close to places. I think there would be the best place. There we go. That'll increase our healthcare. We do only have one cemetery, which is, well, yeah, that's a standard, I guess, and we'll put one down here. We don't have any crematoriums. This is our firehouse. As you can see, we've got a lot of problems with fire around here, and I think I'll sort that out by putting another firehouse there. We don't have one back here as well, so it's probably something we should get on with, but not enough money. Let's go off to crime. Crime rate is 4%. I don't know whether that's because of what I have in terms of everybody's educated and stuff, or not. I have no idea. Either way, what I do know is that I've got a lack of water around here, which is something I need to sort out. So let me just run some water pipes like that, and down there, and then connect up to there. That should be about right. So there's no water pressure thing. You don't get water pressure in this game. It's just as many pipes as you want from any distance. Although, to be fair, the ones furthest away often are the ones that get affected by the lack of something first. That's generally how it works. Speaking of water, I haven't done the water over here either. Let's get that up and running. There we go. There's water. Right, so that is generic ore industry. We do have our districts expanded over there. Obviously, we can expand this way for the industry as well. This is where we could have industry for woodland, but sort of hesitant to do that. What I'd like to do is actually buy this bit of land, run this road down over here, and then connect into it. But we have just managed to reach our big town sort of achievement. Our population of 17,000 or 7,000. So we've got tax relief, we've got tax boost, we've got education boost, we've got metros, level 5 buildings available. But more importantly, or probably most importantly, incineration plant, because that's always useful, and high density stuff. So we can start getting on with high density things in the center. So first things first, we're going to go to roads, and then to a 3-laned road. And we want to add a 3-laned road from here, and we want to run it right in to the middle of the city, to about there. Okay, and then what I want to do is go to a double lane, and then to our sort of curvy road tool, and then from there, 1, 2, 3, 4. And do I want to curve it around like that, or do I want to have it as 3? Maybe that's a bit too big. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see I'm just counting off the little marks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's going to be a bit too big. Actually, no, that's about where I wanted it. That's about where I wanted it. Let's keep expanding. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that in a straight line? I think it is. 2, 3, 4. That is far too big. That one there. I've miscounted that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, yeah, I've miscounted that one massively. 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth one there. Which will demolish a little bit of a house. That's a shame. I'm going to get rid of all this, because I've obviously balls that right up. Yeah, well, there, I think. And then the other one is back to the roads. That's not entirely right. So, yeah, that's off center. That's well off center, and I don't care. Right, let us then delete that little bit there, that little road, and then we can start connecting up these roads. So we'll go a straight road, and then we'll say want a connection there, and then we don't really need any other connections. We can have a connection up here. There we are. And then this is going to be our inner city bit. So I do want to get rid of a couple of the designations around here. So we'll get rid of them ones, because these are going to be high density ones. Actually, no. On the outside, they're going to be... Do I want to have low density? I don't know. But on the inside, I definitely want high density residential zones. And I want it to basically be a circle all the way around. And sadly, that can't really work now because of how much I've messed it up. So we'll have that straight road going to... We could have it curved like that. Oh, God, that's really annoying me, the fact that I've got that wrong. We'll have to put up with it. Right. I just want... how do I want the roads? That's not right. Let's delete that for now. There's a big circle. A big roundabout in the middle. Not good, but yeah, it's there. And then we want high density residential. So basically skyscrapers. And I could, if I wanted to, run basically just it in like that. And have it meet in the middle. Could do that. So into say there. And then that side into there. Just run it straight across, really, and just literally do a big cross. And then how we're gonna get to these bits? Covering it like that, but it's not the most efficient way. Instead, what I'll do is I'll curvy road it, and then I'll curvy road it from there, and then this will just be guessing it by eye. That's about right. A little bit more, maybe. See, now what I'm doing, I'm actually intentionally not making it right, so it doesn't look like it should be. See, if I try to fix the fact that I've messed this side up, it'll look really dodgy. Whereas if I intentionally make it a little bit weird, then it doesn't look as bad. There we go. Okay, let's go to high density residential, and then we will... Yeah, that. All of this is going to be high density residential, and I'll pause it for a second because I need to be very careful on what I do here. I want these as high density, like that. Is that about right? I think it is about right. These ones, this inner bit here, I don't know what this is going to be. We'll see about that. We'll have to have a mess around. And I think I'm going to go to the paint tool, or I'll just, like, you know, drop it all on tool. There we are. And we'll do that. Low density here. And then we want offices, which I've been wanting to for quite some time, all the way along here. Yeah, actually not that bit there. We don't want that bit as an office. We do want some of it as an office, but just not all that. There we go. And then for some reason that one is a little bit of industry, which is weird. There we go. There's all the office. And now what we're gonna have, what we're gonna have, is a huge problem with water and power, because I don't think I can meet all the demand for this thing. So I'm just going to run things around here as best I can, and we'll see what happens. There we go. And then we will just cross these off. And there's bits we've missed off as well. That's understandable. And then run the water there, 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 and then there. Something like that. Oh God, look at the state of that. Let's just connect all them up, because that looks absolutely terrible. It costs a bit of money, but it doesn't matter. Right, there's all that connected up. Hopefully they'll build from the outside in, and then we'll actually get... we'll actually be okay for that one. We'll actually start getting some power connected to stuff, but we will see. Oh, that's been demolished as well. I thought that might happen. So let me just de-res these ones and redesignate that one, and then them little ones there. That's about right. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there is actually high demand for our commercial zone. So we should probably get that up and running. Actually, one thing I need to do as well, I need to get some sort of hospitals up, knowing that we're going to have a lot around here. So we could, if I want to, have this row here filled with hospitals and all of that sort of thing, to just literally drive down the road and in. I think that's the best thing to do. Have all the hospitals and all of the things like that around this area, because we don't really have a purpose for that. And then drive them in, go around there. That's probably what's going to happen. What's these shouting about? Abandoned. It's because we are not getting as many people as they'd like. That's the problem. Not enough workers. They're always shouting about something. It's never just, yep, everything's fine. Everything's working fine. I wonder what we get next. We get small city. We get our hydro dams. Ooh, and when we can start putting dams in. What we need to do actually, and I've been forgetting this for quite some time, is we need to put a bus depot in. We haven't got any metros because we've only just got them, but we certainly haven't got any bus depots, and I really do want to get a bus depot put in at some point. So let's get that done. Oh, it's 30 grand to get that done. Can we take any loans out? Let's have a quick look. Budget, loans. Yes, we can. Sunset, loan. So that's fine. We'll actually get a little bit of money. Enough to get this thing placed down. Bus depot, shove it there. And then we'll get some bus routes put in. And that generates money, I believe. I believe it does actually generate some money. So, come on. Almost there. Speed up to max speed here. Not really a great deal of comments to mention from the last episode because most of them were just there calling me a moron, but I understand. It's still not the right way of going about things, to be honest with you, but yeah, I understand that there was a couple of mistakes, but that's just how it is. Deal with it, I guess. Let's see, do we need to connect that up any further? Well, we do, yes, but hopefully I can get away with just running. Nah, I'm gonna have to do that and run some power. There we go. Actually, it's starting to connect up now, so we're probably gonna have to delete them. Or we can delete them. Right, let's get some bus stops put in. So, I want to put in a bus stop there, and we're going to have stops along here. And what this will do, this will run along this area to the end, and then around. And then along, and this will just be sort of commercial type zone, and then in it's about there. No, I think there we go, our first bus. Fantastic. Then what I want to do, I want to start running some buses along the outskirts of this place. That'll automatically generate it if I do that, but no, maybe not. Want to put it why is it putting it like that way? Ah, it's because obviously they drive on the other side of the road. See, I'm trying to place the bus stops as if it's the UK, so you know, driving on the the correct side of the road. Yeah, I know I've just annoyed people with that comment as well. Right, I don't aim to annoy people, but you know, it's all in jest, you understand. We'll just keep adding bus stops here, and then around. This seems to work. Oh, we'll put it around the roundabout as well. Yeah. I see many people actually saying this is a good system as well. It's really interesting though that you can see how really dodgy it is. Can we add another stop in there? Yeah, we can. Ha ha ha, yes. The fact that you can add stops is good. Right, cool. There's some bus stops in there. Not a lot, I need to add some more, but what I also need to do is check our water supply. Water supply is okay. Burning down over there, that's not good. Power supply will be, yes, as I imagined, getting reduced. So I'm going to put in another one of them. That'll give us some more power. And, oh, there we go, look. Sky rises and high... sky rises? Skyscrapers and high rises. That's the one. Sky rises. It's about right. We need to put in some fire departments, as we always do. But I'm just going to keep doing bus stops while we get some money, because these seem to work. Right, we need to put a bus around here. Basically, where there isn't a bus stop, if there isn't a bus stop, I start adding it. So we have to be very careful, because a lot of these roads, because of my fantastic design, are actually dead ends. So it's not something we can it's not something we can really put everywhere, because things like there are dead ends. So there and there, and we'll go down the sort of seafront here, which I like. Yeah, it's nice. This is a really long bus route, isn't it? And oh, I'm starting to drive myself into a problem. Yeah, damn it. Remove that one. So where does it go from here? There we go. Back up here. Then up the residential. There we go. And then... oh my god, where did I start? Back there? I did. Good grief. It's really difficult. It's good though. Where best to connect it up? Guess on this side maybe? But that'll add it to the other bus route. Or will it? No, it shouldn't. It's not adding it to the other bus route. And then down this way. Oh my good grief. And then, which way is it going to try and connect it back up? It's fun watching the game, trying to connect everything back up. It's going to drive me along this route here. Bus stop right across. I mean, in reality, you have bus stops. They go to multiple areas, if you know what I mean. Or like you'll see, you know, they'll cross each other and such. And bus stop there. Bus stop there. There we go. There's some bus routes pretty much sorted. We haven't got any here. Obviously, they come from the depot. Or some of them come from the depot. No, they'll all come from the depot, won't they? We'll put the bus routes around here. I've just paused it for a second because I just want to make sure I can get this correct. This is going to be a very simple one. It's basically going to be on either side of the street. You get a bus, like that, and then it connects up. That's easy enough, right? That's the industry over there. This one, however, this one's going to be a bit more difficult because I don't know. Does it just do that? Which way is that going to go? Oh my good grief, right round here. It's going to go in the centre. At least have it driving around like that. It basically means you can get from one end to the other. Oh, but no, but to get round you have to go all the way down there. Oh my good grief. Cancel that. Can you go in here? That way. There you go. Oh no, see that hasn't added it up. So you can't, there's no way to turn around at that end. That's a slight oversight on my part. Oops. This bus can maybe go all the way down there. I'm just playing Transport Tycoon Deluxe, which is the great shame of this now. I'm just adding a bus all the way to the end. Is there a quicker way to end? No, it goes all the way around. I need to... I'll turn around at the end there, and then that should be able to connect up to that. Which, no, it can't. It's... If we say connect up there, it's going to have to drive right through the city. Look at that. That's insanity. That can't happen. Or maybe it can. This roundabout's getting some action. We'll drive in the city. We'll drive straight through it. And allows you to see the sights. And I don't know why you would stop there, but we'll connect it up. There we go. Right. And then, obviously, we want a bus that does this. Basically just goes around the centre and then goes to there. And then goes around the outside. Yes, that's easy enough. And then connects up to there. There you go. And that's all of our buses, I think. Whew, that took a while, didn't it, to get all them buses sorted? Good grief. Right, okay. What's that? Facility full, landfill full. Right, I think that's about time. I think that's a nice segue into we should put some landfill incinerators in here. So let us get some incinerators. There's one. And I don't have enough money for another one. Oh well, we'll leave it there then. So that landfill's full, but the incinerator should be able to rip that up. But there's some nice offices, and they're actually out of water, them ones. So we need to just run a couple of pipes down there. Nothing major there. Fantastic. Our population is actually flying up now. Look at that. I've just realised it's flying up. We're getting nearly 150 per day. We're up to nearly 9,000 people. Getting a lot of money as well. If I put smoke detectors in, I reckon it would kill me again. So, not going to bother doing that. Let me check power. Power is going right down. So, I'm going to put a... Actually, nothing else. I don't want... Do I want to put any more power? At this rate, I'll be able to build a dam very soon. So, I don't think I want to do that. I need to check my water level. Though. Water level is fine. I've got a building that's burned down over there. Just check the fire. Fire is over there, and I don't know why it's so low. I think it's just because of industry. Like, fire is just one of these risky business... you know, the industry is just a risky business. Let's put fire there. And we need to put some fire stations probably on the corner there. I was going to put them down this row, but I don't like that idea. I'd rather put them closer to this area. Fire hazard 24%. Very high fire hazard. Obviously, we're not handing out any... oh, good grief. We're not handing out any smoke alarms for free anymore, so that's not good. But we might be able to do it. But if I do that, it's immediately going to do me in on the money. Let's have a look on the money front, actually. How much am I getting from income on buses? A bit? A bit. We could start putting some monorails in. Monorails, I don't mean monorails. Monorails! Be good if we could have monorails. I'm going to try and increase these back to 100%. And I should really do it in stages, but I've just bashed it up. And hopefully that will help us out a little bit. I mean, we'll lose a bit of money, but I don't mind losing a bit of money if everything is going to be... you know, better and not burning down as much, because that increases happiness, and obviously overall happiness is good, because then, well, again, people are happy and happy lives. That's obviously, that should be the whole point in what you're trying to do. Make people's lives as pleasant as you can get them. But, yeah, it also means that you can, you know, yeah, they're going to pay more taxes as well, so I guess there is a incentive other than just the original goal of making them happy. Right, we need to put a couple more parks in. I don't want to put the parks. Some of these parks are large, some are quite... Good grief, look at the size of that one. That's a really big park. Where can we even put that? Nowhere. There's nowhere we can put it. That's like a medium-sized one. And that's power lines. We don't need them anymore. Should we get rid of the power lines? Let's get rid of the power lines. Because, I'll be honest, they should have been gone a long time ago. Get rid of all them. Here we are. Probably also get rid of these. And then these ones back in. Okay. Right, parks. Let's put a park in. Park. About there. Nice park. Lovely park. Should put a small one round here as well. A little picnic one, I think it is there. Lovely. What's that one? Oh, yeah. Plaza with picnic tables. Nice. Haven't got a park in the centre, but it's easily done. There you go. There's a park in the centre. Our industry doesn't need one. That's just not what it's about. Transport we've got set up there. We don't have a school around here, so probably best to put one in sooner rather than later. It's a bit inner city for me, this thing, but we do need to put a school in, so we'll put one in there. And, oh my good grief, look at the need for industry and offices. I think we're going to have to put some more offices in around here. However, congratulations. 10,000 people. That, I guess, is actually 10%. That's very close. I want to get 100,000, I think, and that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Right, dams. We could build dams. We could dam the area around here. That's outside city limits, so we can't actually do that. We could dam over here, maybe? Slope too steep. Slope too steep. I think I'm going to have to actually buy a tract of land again and expand. Why are they shouting about taxes? Tax is too high. Shut up! It's on 13%. That's what I've had it as before. They're always moaning. Right, I think we're going to leave it there. This has actually been a lot more productive than the last episode. We're really starting to expand quicker now, even though we've still got buildings burning down. That's just a problem of life. We've got a lot of money. 64,000. We're getting more money by the tick. A lot of people. We can expand this way. Basically, I think we'll expand all three ways, and then we will figure out what to do next episode. As always, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.